Here's another knockdown interview from a friend of mine, Jason.
Hey Nate, it's Jason Chen. Now, you already know this story, but I thought I'd tell it for your audience. We were in the same Y Combinator class in 2011. I started a company called Ridejoy, which was a long-distance transportation company, kind of like Lyft Line or Uber Pool, but for city-to-city transportation. And we actually competed with the parent company of Lyft for a while called Zimride. Now, we went through YC, we raised $1.2 million, we built out a team of 8 folks, we built a mobile app that was featured in the App Store, and we just couldn't grow fast enough. And there were a couple of things that were challenging about the business. We weren't able to make a lot of money from transactions because people wanted to pay in cash. And so after spending a bunch of time trying to pivot the business, we ultimately folded after 2 years. We even returned money back to our investors because we couldn't figure out the right way to build a real business, so we just gave it back. And that felt really bad. And I remember we were in a cover story or a big story in Vanity Fair, and by the time the article had come out, we were already in a really weird spot, and so people were congratulating us, even though we were like, oh my God, our business is totally falling apart. I actually left San Francisco, went to DC for a while, moved to New York, worked in marketing, tried to get into product management. It was tough. I finally landed at a company called Etsy that did well, and then it went through layoffs, and so I got laid off. And so it was a bit of a struggle, and I knew I wanted to start another company, but I finally found a partner who was able to see a vision for me, with me, and work with me, and he was someone that I met at Etsy. And so now I'm finally, after 5.5 years, since I folded Ridejoy, back in starting a new company. And so I now have a company called Headlight. We do performance hiring, and we help screen technical candidates for ability rather than credentials. And it's a long road. I mean, we're very scrappy. We didn't go through IC. We may try that in the future, but we're making some money. We've raised a little bit from investors, and we're going to build a team, and we're building out a product and a service that I'm really excited about.
Jason's an awesome guy. He's been super supportive of me, and he's an all-around just interesting person. Founding a couple companies. He worked for the White House for a while. He's an excellent athlete. I think he even has some Guinness World Records. He's got a great TED Talk. And now he's running a company, Headlight, to help with recruiting and to help that process. I'm gonna link up a bunch of Jason's stuff below. Follow him, check out his stuff. He's a really great writer too. You should be reading all of his stuff. And we'd love to hear from you. About every week or so, I share someone else's story of how they've been knocked down, but they got back up. There's some details below about emailing me your videos so that I can share it with a whole lot of other people who need it. If you dig these videos, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.